Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, JJK Phantom Parade will be the topic. On today's video, we're gonna cover multiple things. So first of all, we have a brand new January wish list. So I will show you the characters and recollection beats that will be featured on January wish list. You're gonna be able to select one of this SSR and it will be for free after logging in on daily basis. And that's pretty much it. I will show you, in my opinion, priorities, who you should choose, and that's pretty much it. The second part of the video will be talking about the situation on global again, because as we can notice, there is another death week. Okay, there is another death week. Today is Wednesday. We still didn't got bi-weekly update. We still didn't got the announcement when Mahito is dropping on global. Plus, we still didn't got Escape, Rabbit Megumi, Jogo, Kusakabe. This is all the units that I was expecting they're gonna drop as a filler banner for the anniversary. Filler banners as an anniversary, right? But that's not the case, unfortunately. So still, I'm heavily confused what Global is doing, and still, I don't see the proper communication, to be honest. I will double check. Maybe something was posted on content creator channel that I didn't saw. Okay, we're gonna talk about that topic really soon. But first, let me cover the new wishlist. So, the January wishlist event will officially launch on 1st of January, 12 AM UTC +9. You can choose one out of 6 specified SSR characters or SSR recollection beats in the wishlist of January. By accumulating check-ins on the wishlist feature page during the event period, you can obtain your selected character or recollection beat for free. So, everything like usual. And here it is, the wish list. So, Saki Rindo, Green Itadori, and Blue Kanto, Nanami. And then as well, we have these 3 recollection beats right here. Overall, as I always say, I always prioritize characters here over recollection beats, unless I have it all maxed and everything else, and I still need some dupes for certain recollection beats, then okay. But let me talk about this. So Saki Rindo, in my opinion, with Green Itadori is the best choice. So Saki Rindo, she's like specialist. Really good specialist. Deals melee combined damage equal to 112.8 taijutsu and 105.1 jujutsu to selected enemy. We have the SP potential for her. Keep that in mind. So, deals melee combined damage equal to 280% taijutsu, 200 jujutsu to selected enemy. Attract the selected enemy attack to self buff taijutsu stat, also damage reduction. If own HP is 35% or above, sacrifice 10% HP. Cannot die from sacrificing HP. Okay, then we have skill 3. Again, doing some damage. The lower own HP is, the greater the damage up to 40%. And as well, she fills own ultimate skill gauge by 250. Ultimate Fist of Resolve. Deals melee combined damage equal to 581.9% taijutsu and 526.7 jujutsu to selected enemy. Again, the lower own HP, the better damage she's gonna do. And now we have the Alta skill. SP potential. Able-bodied, at the start of the battle, grants revival status to self. At the start of each turn, she self-buffs. With each attack received, increases damage dealt by up to 150% depending on how many attacks have been received. Double the amount increases if receiving an attack while HP is 35% or below. If own HP is 60% or below, decreases own damage received by 10%. The lower own HP is, the greater the damage received decrease. It can go up to 40%. If own HP is 35% or below, she'll decrease own damage received by 50%. When the character triggers the revival status, she will also grant attack nullification to self. Okay, so she will do the damage, right? Not like godly DPS damage, but she will definitely do that. She has that revive, she has a great survivability, and on top of that, yeah, skill 2 super important, attracting the selected enemy attack to self can be extremely busted in many situations in this game. So Saki Rindo will be the main choice with Green Itadori. Green Itadori, after SP potential and everything else, he's still amazing green DPS unit and still pretty usable, I need to say. Okay, I mean, just briefly we can go through him. So dealing taijutsu damage, self buffs right here, and then we have skill 3 with SP potential. He will do really good damage. Also, he will debuff the enemy. Also self buff his own ultimate skill guide, charging rate by 15%, chance of performing Black Flash in 4th hit medium, massively increases Black Flash damage. Yeah, Itadori will still today do a pretty big damage. Look at this, ultimate 1200% taijutsu damage to selected enemy. The first hit will become Black Flash, increases first hits Black Flash damage, increases first and third hits critical hit damage. Okay, and then we have the auto skill. Zone Outburst, when Black Flash is performed, recovers own cursed energy by 10, inflicts zone status to self. Okay, he'll self buff, increasing own Black Flash rate by 100% and increases own taijutsu stat by 100%, and as well increases the damage of the Black Flash. So yeah, DPS character, that's pretty much it. Still until today, if you have him maxed out, yeah, you will use him. Overall, me personally, I already have Itadori maxed, and I truly believe most people have him maxed, especially day 1 players. So mainly I'll go for Saki Rindo because I still didn't max her out. Okay, keep that in mind. That will be my choice, I can tell you right away. Now Kanto is a solid unit, good unit, but I wouldn't say busted or something like that. He's a blue typing, right? Dealing the damage here. Yeah, self buff here, and then skill 3 again doing more damage, and as well self buff critical hit rate. Also deals combined damage of taijutsu jujutsu with the ultimate, and as well we have some debuff on the enemy. Going into overtime at the start of the battle, recovers own curse energy by 30, recovers own curse energy by 5 every turn, and as well he fills own ultimate skill gauge by 220. When Black Flash or critical hit is performed, he will increase own taijutsu and jujutsu stat by 5%. Zone Outburst, when Black Flash is performed, increases own Black Flash rate by 200%. Okay, he overall can crit pretty oftenly and use the Black Flash, but still, I honestly, you can select him if you really want to select it, but personally Saki Rindo and Itadori are much better choices, okay? And then we have the Recollection Beats. That part is on you. Will you prioritize some Recollection Beats over characters? Again, that's on you, but this is a good one, solid one. Memories in a nuke. When a command skill is activated, you grant stun status to self for 2 turns. Then with LB3, when command skill is activated, grant stun status to self for 2 turns. Here we have a lower cooldown, okay, by 5 turns, here is 6. When critical hit is performed, decreases all allies damage received by 12%. Yeah, really good Recollection Beat. I wouldn't say busted, but it can be usable. Then this one, when command skill or ultimate skill is activated, increases own taijutsu and jujutsu stat by 28%. When you have 3 copies, it can go to 33%. And at LB1, you get the auto skill. When own ultimate skill gauge is full, increases own taijutsu and jujutsu stat by 15%. Okay, that's that. And then we have curses and bubbles. When command skill or ultimate skill is activated, you get cursed energy, recovers own cursed energy by 10, and recovers own HP by 30. With 3 copies, cursed energy increases by 15, and you recover own HP by 35. At the start of the battle, increase own Jujutsu stat by 15%. Yeah, okay, so here we have some curse energy recovery and as well as self buff for the Jujutsu stat, and that's pretty much it. Again, from the Recollection Beats, this one is really good for taunting if you need that one. Then if you need for the buffs, this one can be solid because it will buff both Taijutsu and Jujutsu stat. There are better ones, better Recollection Beats, right, for the self buffs and everything else. And then this one is more for that HP recovery, curse energy, but as well Jujutsu stat, self buff. But again, they're just better Recollection Beats that can buff much more overall, okay? But that part will be on you. Relate to the characters, again, Sakurindo and Itadori are the highest priority, and then everything else, you do you, whatever you like, okay? Okay, now, let's talk about the global situation. I just want to briefly talk about this. Again, I don't know what's happening. Another death week. Another no bi-weekly update during the anniversary. We still don't know when anniversary Mahito will drop. They are definitely not following the schedule of JP. That is also that we can definitely conclude, because on the JP, in 6 days after Fuga Sukuna release, we got Mahito. On global, completely different situation, right? We still don't know what's happening, when Mahito will drop, plus Escape Rabbit Megumi, Jogo, and Kusakabe are not here yet, nor announced, nor anything. So I don't know what global is doing here. Yeah, I now double checked the Discord content creator channel. Nothing new is posted there. So again, I don't know exactly what's happening. Probably then next week, Friday or something like that, we can expect Mahito. So yeah, that's all what I can tell you. As far as I know, we might expect Mahito for the next week, because I don't know what they're doing. We got Yaga as a treat, and now we're back to meet characters. When are you planning to announce Mahito's release time? Another Yuji, you've only gotten 2 Megumis in all the time the wishlist has been running. Yeah, we got so many times Green Itadori. Where's Mahito? Where's Mahito? Hurry up and announce Mahito. Another that week, whoever made this calendar is incompetent. Why are we delaying the content so much with everything that is pending? I agree, bro. Mahito, that man really leaked it all. Please give us Mahito announcement. Is that the only update for today? Damn, I was hoping that Mahito would appear. Where's Mahito? I would prefer a Saki dupe. Mahito. Yeah, you can see that community is again confused. Don't know what is happening. Again, there is no bi-weekly update. I don't know why they're doing this. Like, even though you have a that week and you plan to do that, please tell us so we know. You know, just tell us, yo, this week, that week, next week, Mahito, or you can expect some other characters, just so we know what's happening, because again, the communication is missing here. Okay, let's end the video here. Thank you for all support. I covered everything. Love ya, and